All right, all right. Aloha, everybody. I'm gonna be ad-libbing this because I'm not used to it. But this is going to be my very first vlog. I say very first, like I'm gonna do more. I don't know if I'd ever do more, but we might end up doing it. So what happened is I went to Vancouver, Canada for the Bushiroad Championship Series 2025/2026 Cardfight Vanguard Regionals. It was my very first time being out of country, because I usually live here in the States. And so I decided and asked everybody if they'd be interested in hearing my experience. And so that's what we're here for. I have a lot of different footage of my event and the hanging out, I would guess I could say, that we did. Me exploring different places. Mostly it was a mall that we found. So I'll be sharing all that, and it'll be kind of broken up. I'll be popping back up in between each of my round summaries to explain how the games went and everything. So just as a quick heads up, I'm kind of giving a rundown of how the video flow is going to be, at least in my head, because I'm doing all this off the cuff. I don't have a script. I don't have nothing. This is as raw as I can get it, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So this will be a new experience for everybody.
They got 31 floors.
Into the box we go. And you dropping stuff already.
Uh-oh. Good job. You also double press it so it didn't actually work.
Push the button right.
Nope.
There we go. Away we go. We're here in Canada.
On our way.
I'm not showing any faces.
Alright. Show this.
No. I'm not doing that to my viewers. Left turn or right turn? Right turn. Why are you dropping your bag already?
You said right turn.
Have you not heard the right turn, Clyde thing? Okay, here we go. It's been a long time since I've been in a hotel room.
Same here.
Hey, ain't that bad. That's pretty good.
Hey.
I'll
take it from this one.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my stuff down.
You better go take care of the parking. We got a fridge.
Got a fridge?
No microwave.
Alrighty. Yep. Here in Vancouver. I've never vlogged before, so all I'm doing is just showing the room. I don't know what's going on. I don't do this. I don't
just
do
this.
What? I don't know what I just heard.
I said just roll it.
Well, yeah, you didn't have to repeat the joke. You just made it even worse. Okay, I'm ending the footage here for that. Aloha, everybody. We made it here to Vancouver and everything. I'm here with my gang, Fabled, and Dang being a shitlord. These are the two chucklenauts I'm spending my time here in Canada with. You see, I'm in good hands, gang.
You're stuck in the same room with us.
Oh no. Guys, help me, please. Send help. But yeah, this is us just getting into the hotel room. I did a quick little once over with it and everything, and then we're gonna go check out the area and see how it is. It's my first time being out of country, so I'll update you guys later when I get to the venue tomorrow, and maybe anything cool I might find. So I'll keep everybody updated. Get off your phone.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck my dad is not working. Right?
So after we got at the hotel and everything, which was a very nice hotel, as possibly shown off a little bit in the footage, me and the gang decided to go explore for the day, since the event wasn't until Saturday, and we arrived on Friday. And we ended up at the Aberdeen Mall, which is going to be what's going to be shown off next. It's me exploring that mall with the gang. I will apologize in advance for some of the footage because I didn't take any footage of inside any of the stores, nor did I really try to I keep the camera mostly aimed at the ground because I don't want to get anybody's faces, and I'm going to be blurring out faces of random people that might have accidentally popped up on camera. I wanted to do my best for privacy and everything. You'll also hear me say that a few times within the footage, that I'm trying my best to keep everybody's privacy. But the reason it was like this is because the stores were amazing. It was completely different than what I've seen here in the in the States. However, the stores were also kind of small, like kind of claustrophobic. The aisles and the lanes were really kind of small, so you had to kind of edge past people and everything. It had really interesting items and stuff, which I'll show off like what I get. But yeah, there wasn't much room to move. So if I was trying to record inside the stores, I felt like it'd be kind of weird to record like inside the store while there's going to be so many people kind of around, accidentally getting people's faces or recording things that honestly I probably shouldn't, like art and merchandise. It kind of felt a little wrong. So I do apologize if that's something that's more standardized for normal vlogs and stuff, but that's just how I felt like doing it. I wanted to respect everybody, respect the companies, respect the people's privacies and stuff. So I still hope the following footage is actually really good for everybody. And I mean, I had a great time, and you guys will see that.
Bottom floor, it's the second floor.
All right, we can go upstairs then.
There it is. Right up there is where the gas pump stuff is going to be.
Oh, is it the fun for kids?
On the left of it.
Oh. Okay, I kind of think I see it. Yep. So we got to go up one more floor then.
From memory serves, I think the figure store is top floor at the very top.
Alright.
Walk over there.
I'm also like keeping my camera a little low because like I don't want to get anybody's faces because, you know, trying to be polite and everything, like show off all the cool camera angles and stuff like that.
Right
But
there is going to be where the food court is. You see all the flashing lights over there?
yeah.
That's where the gas pump stuff.
Yep. So there's our target. There's one of our targets.
Let's save that for last when we get food and stuff.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be elevators that we can go this way.
All right. A lot of different stores than what I'm used to. It's a lot of clothing stores though. That's to be expected from malls. A lot of clothing.
I don't know the top floor is where
This is pretty interesting looking places around. Yeah. Even that clothing store has a giant Gundam in its window.
Oh yeah,
yeah, the big old black RX-78.
The artist alley.
Oh, we can check that out.
Little trinkets and stuff like that.
Huh.
No, guy.
Oh, yeah.
Something for you to find.
There you go, Fable.
It's probably someone that they did a custom one before.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Yeah, Alright guys, it looks like some of the stores here are already pretty dangerous because this place called the Artist Alley, I already found myself a couple things I picked up, and I'm probably going to find more, and we haven't even gotten today, the actual day of the reason why we're here in Canada. But I mean, hey, I'm happy, and hopefully if we find some cool other places to look. I'm going to put these in my pocket now. We're just waiting for one of the... Yep, you just dropping everything there, Fable. Alright. I'm probably going to do it as a... we got a good look around the mall and everything, and I'll probably just start recording if I find a good place to get. And Fable wants to show off what he got. Why are you holding so high up for the camera? Yeesh. There you go. You and your mud kips. So we heard he likes mud kips then.
My Gibson's Elements. That's my thing.
Nobody wants to see the stick.
My Gibson's Elements.
Fun little arcade looking place. Yo, I actually want that. Holy crap. And I know these games aren't that bad to win. Okay, I'm gonna get a quick panoramic of this, but then since there's kids and stuff in here, I'm not gonna keep the recording going, so I'll show you guys if there's anything else cool later on, alright? There's some pretty cool looking games in here though. Oh wow. Alright, here we go. We're going to the top floor now. What interesting things we gotta find up here? I've also been kind of like monologuing to the camera, like kind of the plan on why I keep cutting the footage and everything as we kind of explore around. Because I'm also trying to respect everybody's privacy and stuff.
Remember being either where that store was or where Samsonite was at?
Oh, where the Samsonite or the Banaria was?
Yeah.
I mean, there's still some interesting places we can definitely look and everything.
I mean, there's like blind boxes.
Yep. So I'm gonna get a good view of the outside, but then I'm gonna turn off the recording for the inside of the store. Fabled. You want to show what you got? Just for funsies?
got a little blind box for a Yu-Gi-Oh collection.
Yep. And Dank just got more little things attached to his little pouch.
So I can fit it on. Also, I need to figure out what character this is.
Yeah, that would probably be helpful. We're getting close to like the good stuff. I'm not hungry just yet, but like.
I could probably head down to the
Yeah, I might do some converting too, since I have some.
magic chest.
Yes. No, there's gamble for some gashapons.
They got Bluey.
Bluey, yeah, that's wild. Winnie the Pooh and a gashapon.
And if it's small enough to fit.
Little claw machines. Here's the store that's gonna drive me bankrupt.
For example, the Inuyasha right there.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one.
Though knowing it,
Nemesis Prime, that's really
of course
cool.
it's gonna be the, like I said with their figures and stuff, some of them are just gonna be like the China versions.
I have that Ichigo. They have Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, lots of cool things.
They have Black Bull up there.
151 right next to it.
Oh, there's a Zenogre back there. That's not the original Tamagotchi, but it's a Tamagotchi, but yeah. That's going to be the dangerous store to go in. All the Gashapons. There's a Smash Bros. Gashapon.
Oh god, yeah.
You are so cooked. They got some Amiibos.
Okay, something feels off about that journey together.
Yeah, something does feel a little off.
Look at this. So there's a Persona group.
Yep, I need Persona 5 fans.
Demon Slayer right there.
Monster Hunter, Kirby, Demon Slayer, Minions.
There's Winnie the Pooh and Toy Story. Oh, wait, look. China version of Agumon.
Oh, yeah, there's some little Digimons. Bunch of neat little things.
Yep. Oh, there, yeah, the Rathalos and Zenogre.
You have the Rathalos and Zenogre, Sonic.
Is that a Kirby? Mecha Kirby, yeah.
Oh, yeah, from,
Meta Kirby. Oh, yeah.
Yep, Meta Kirby. Alrighty.
Oh, might as well not stall it. Just go.
Yeah, well, we're gonna head on in, but that means the recording's gonna stop, so I'll see you guys after our escapade. Alright, everybody. As I thought, this store was very, very, very dangerous for us, because I came out with a Kamen Rider toy. It's spoilers for this guy, so I can't say much about it, but it's a pretty cool one that I got, and my buddy here, Fabled, picked up an actual full Kamen Rider belt.
Let me do it.
He's cringe. He's cringe.
And I just got cats.
He got cats. My man's got cats.
Yep.
Yeah, that was our haul. This place, Gacha Hobbies, very dangerous for a group like us. So I'll keep everybody updated more on what else we find and or get. But yeah, it's time for us to take a quick break and eat and everything. So I'll get back to you guys later. All right, everybody. Aloha. We made it back after a bit of shopping and everything. We've got quite a little bit of a haul. I got myself a peach Beppis. I'm not gonna fall. Leave me alone. And then Kamen Rider Stiff that we found, as I already showed. Fable's real happy about his little haul he's got. We're probably gonna take a break, eat some snacks, maybe do some practice games. I might record one or two of the practice games. I know that some of our other gang is around and inviting us over, so. But I'm gonna save the meat and potatoes of the recording for the actual event. So hope everybody's looking forward to that. And I still have no idea what I'm doing. I'm being 100% honest here.
So after our escapades at the Aberdeen Mall, we went home, or I say home, but back to the hotel room. Took some breaks, and we did a little bit of practice, but sadly I didn't record any of that because we got back to the hotel room pretty late. Honestly, the driving through Vancouver is it was like spaghetti. A little bit tricky, especially considering my friend's car did not update to kilometers, so it was a bit of a hassle. So the next footage that'll be popping up will be us arriving on the site. So there'll be some shots that I saw that were really cool as we were walking into the venue and everything, and then I'm gonna have a few little pop-ups here and there of when we entered the venue. And then we'll be getting into the beginnings. There'll be a few little unboxing things, like some stuff I obtained during the course of it. But I'll be back with the summaries of each of the fights after each of my round. I'm saying a lot. Each of the round reports. So we'll get into that.
Make sure you have your thing out because they'll ask me to verify that you signed up.
Yep. Hey everybody, we're coming up on the venue for the event. I'll probably need my phone to do some sign-in things and everything, but just wanted to give you guys a picture of the venue as we come up on it. Wish me luck, guys. I did get confirmation that I'm not allowed to record my rounds, so I'll be making a little bit of a small recording before and after each round to keep everybody updated.
Yep, y'all are gonna get some in between if you lose or win.
Yep. So I'll keep you guys updated.
Quick, just when you go to event details, just check in the location, and then you should be able to just show that you did.
All right, but man, some of the places here look pretty.
Yeah, I mean we're right next to the giant oak right there.
Yep. Well, I'll get back to you guys when I get inside. I have to show the guys this. I gotta show Chad this one. This is up the walkway we're going up. That is really cool. That's a great view. Whoo! And the event hasn't even started yet. This is just on our way to the venue. We're in the venue technically. Oh, I'll update you more. All right. Here's the escalator into the dank proving his dankness. All right. Yep. All right, not as extravagant as I thought it was going to be, but okay. That's pretty cool. I've been in a big old. He's talking with the staff.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I've already shown it once, but here's the venue. I don't know how long till the first round, so I'll keep everybody updated on when I get my first round opponent. I'll keep everybody updated.
Baby Jesus.
I got it. I can video edit, I can cut. Alright guys, for entry I got a little pen and My buddy here is going to be also opening his. So let's see who we got.
I know one of them was secret rare. I forgot which one it was.
There's a secret rare one?
Yeah, it's the whatever. It's the logo that we have right now. So if it's her boxing, then you got the secret rare.
All
You
right.
can't see the color, and it's probably not.
So let's see. See who we get. And we got... Ah. All right, that looks pretty good. It's the Bushiroad mascot.
Yep, it's her in different costumes and outfits.
Yep.
Which this season's is her throwing hands at people.
I mean, I like the color. I like
Yep.
purple. So.
There you go.
All
You
right.
got the one that's at least her color.
Yep. So let's see what you got.
Let's see what I got.
This
This
is
is giving me my third one opening
Yep.
since I got two of them.
This is
Pasadena.
that.
And
We got...
this one.
Ah, King one.
Yep,
That's cute.
that's pretty
All
nice.
right. Yeah. And if I get anything else, like prizes or like promos or
later.
anything, or we open anything else, I'll make sure to record it for everybody. All right.
So, now that we got all that out of the way, everybody's seen the venue and seen a few things that we picked up, mostly the pin. Round 1 is about to begin. And I'll get back to you with the fight summary.
Okay, we have a promo pack opening, and
Thank you, Axel. But yeah.
here we go.
Opening my promo pack, guys. Let's see what I get. I got. Oh.
Nice.
I got the Persona Shield of Akina. That's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Round 1's beginning. So I got to go find my opponent and get started. All right, guys. A little update after round 1. I actually managed to win my first round 1. I was against one of the better decks in the game right now, which is Heart Luru. And it was a pretty close game. Opponent was really nice and really friendly and had a good time. And now I'm just waiting for round 2 to begin, and I'll update you guys after round 2. Still not really used to doing this, so... Oh. There's the announcement. I better get to it, guys. I'll keep you updated.
So round 1 was against Heart Luru, as I said in my summary. The fight was a very close match, but thanks to the experience I had fighting Dank's Heart Luru, which is what he was piloting during Saturday, I was able to make some countermeasures because of my experience, and fighting somebody that I've never fought before, I usually try to play a little bit slower than usual and adapt to how they did, and that actually worked out for me. I was able to keep tempo. My deck that I was playing, which is Nirvana Jiva, is a tempo deck. So it likes to combo and balance itself out and flow with the match. It has a lot of tools that it can do at its disposal. Heart Luru, by my experience, and throughout the fight, is a pretty heavy deck-thin rushdown deck. It likes to hit you hard and fast. Now, I will say, in this match, I got really lucky, where the deck has a capability of checking the top of its cards to search out components, and he actually missed those cards a couple times. He'd play it and find no cards on the top, so it was a bit slower for him, so I was able to keep pace and managed to take home the win. And it was a really fun match. The opponent was really friendly. I even got to actually meet one of his friends later on in the tournament, and they were my opponents. You'll actually hear the update on that when I actually had to fight them. And let me just say, as a quick little hint, it was even harder.
All right, guys. Well, a quick update because I got the time, but yeah, the announcement's pretty loud. But I won round 2, so we'll be heading into round 3 now, and I'll update you guys afterwards. My opponent in round 2 was a really great guy, really nice, and I'm having a good time. So I'll update you guys after round 3.
So for the end of round 2, as I state, we did make it to time. So at this event, if you went into time, it would be, if no winner was declared, that both players would receive a double loss. So both of us would lose. So since we went to time, my opponent actually said, no, you win. And he technically gave me the win. But before anybody really gets upset about that, when he did that, I had survived his push turn, because my opponent was playing a deck called Leonorn, which Leonorn is a band-themed deck that is all around boosting up one card, making it really big, and punching you really hard in the face. Now, I had managed to survive his big push after whittling away at him. So he did his very big push right as we went into time, and I survived it. we did a little bit of checks because my deck is very good at recovering. So he was really nice at already giving it to me. So we decided, okay, what would have happened if I would have done my checks for my attack? And we revealed that, yeah, I would have hit the big win button card in this format of the card game, which is the over trigger. So he was like, oh yeah, no, I am completely okay with you. You would have won. So all in all, it was a really fun game. The guy was really, really chill. And he was a great player. He put me through the ringer. Fully respect. And it was just a great time for this round. And it was like where I started to really, really feel really good about the event and everything. Because like the opponents I had fought were really, really friendly. The event was really, really fun. So my nerves were like there because I'm in a big event. But the people I've been meeting are like really, really chill, really, really nice. So I was riding high off this one.
All right, everybody. Almost went to time in round 3, but we managed to take it. I am now 3-0, and I am jittery. I am doing my best, but it is a very, very tough competition. I'll keep trying to update when I get the chance. It's a bit tricky because the rounds keep going fast, but I'll try to stay up to date with these little camera vlogs or voiceovers at least.
So, round 3. I was very, very jittery after this round because my opponent was playing a very strong deck in the format called Vtuber. The moon themed deck and everything. This fight had me on pins and needles because my opponent was not only seemingly really skilled because of the way he was going through his combos and playing, but I was staring down a max rarity deck. So this man knew what he was doing and had the money to put forth for the deck he knew what he was doing. And some might say, oh, but that just means he has a lot of money. But the way he played that deck, that man was very skilled and very dedicated to that deck. And it was mad respect to it. It made me pull out all my stops. I was jittery after that round, mostly because it shook my nerves. Because I knew the higher I get up in this tournament, the more people are going to have like the really strong decks, but also the more people are going to be even more dedicated to those decks as they win. And I was feeling high, I was feeling good, but I was also starting to feel my nerves. And let's just say I have a running thing where when my nerves start to get to me, my deck reflects it. But for some reason in this event, it wasn't the actual end of it.
All right, everybody. Round 4 is over, and I am now 3-1. We put up a fight, but that last round tuckered me out for a bit, so Jiva decided to stop working, and we took home our first loss of the tournament. But we still have a pretty good chance. Our opponent was really good and really, really friendly, and I had a great time. And hopefully the next rounds will be pretty good. I'll keep everybody updated. So, hope it goes well. Keep wishing me luck.
So, as stated with round 4 and what I said prior, yeah, I was worn out. When I wear out, my deck wears out. So my deck bricked. I made a few mistakes and everything, but I will say, as much as I'm hard on myself with that type of stuff, I actually played really well. My opponent played even better, but they even said I played really well, and that if I would have done things a little differently, it would have been my win. But I'm not upset about it. My opponent was playing a deck named Chris Rain, which is a mermaid-themed deck that was not really talked about for the event, but really, really strong and very, very, like, under the radar. The opponent was really friendly. I meet him again in day 2 on Saturday, and they were just a really great person, really friendly, and I loved talking with them and playing with them. And, like, mad props to them. They had actually told me that in a other event that they attended, they actually got first place. So the fact that I was able to hold my own despite being so jittery and worn out from my prior games and everything, because I'm only used to playing like about 4 rounds in a tournament because of my locals. I wasn't used to the pressure and everything of a big tournament. I was proud of myself. And looking back at it, I'm even more proud of myself because I managed to, despite me kind of coasting down, stayed positive, stayed happy, and just had a generally good time with these great people I was meeting and getting to play against.
All right, guys. 14 stream table. Please make sure you submit. We had a good round. It was a good round 5, but regretfully, we did lose to Heartluru. We had a great fight. The player was a really great guy. He even helped me find somebody that was doing a giveaway, and I managed to get this. A button of one of, if not my favorite Vanguard unit, Saint Sage of Black Liqueur Isabel. So, wish me luck in round 6, and I'm going to keep doing my best even though I've lost twice. It's still a great time.
So yeah, round 5 is where we actually lost to Heartluru. We put up a heck of a fight, but in the end, I lost to Mind Games. And the opponent respected me for it because nobody knew he was actually playing Mind Games until he actually said it. And it wasn't like the bad type of Mind Games. So in this game, we have a system called guarding, where you can use the cards from your hand to stop an attack. But if the number of the attack ends up meeting or beating that number, it'll break through. He guarded the attack, where if I hit 2 of the game's triggers, I would have broken the attack. And he was hoping that if I hit 1 trigger early in my checks, that I would put them onto my attack in a hopes to break through and miss. And I fell for it. So we sadly missed it there and ended up losing. But I don't feel bad about it because it was a hell of a match. We had a great time, and the guy was super, super cool. As shown and as stated, he actually, because of the small talk we had before the round started, introduced me to an attendant, or somebody who was attending the event, that was doing trivia, where you could answer trivia about the game via lore or card mechanics, because it had a little book of different questions you had to roll dice. And if you got it right, you would get a little prize. And as shown, I got the little pin of one of my favorite Vanguard units. And I'll just say, as a small spoiler, I actually go back to them and pal around with them, do a few more questions, get a few more things. I even bought something from them because they actually were selling stuff. I will probably post a link to their Twitter or shop down in the video description if I get the information for it, so everybody else can check them out. They're really cool. But back to the round summary. Yeah, round 5. The Heartluru player I fought in round 5 was actually friends / teammates with the person I fought in round 1. So when I mentioned that I was going to come back, yep, there's a reason for it. But again, I'm not upset about that match. It was a boxing match. We had a great time, and he even said that I was using parts of the deck because he was very familiar with different decks in the format and everything. And according to him, at least by what I remember, I was doing things he wasn't aware the deck was capable of doing. And I'm really proud of that because I put a lot of love into my Nirvana Jiva deck. I love that deck. I've been playing it since it came out. So for me to get to show off that passion and love by playing it so well made me feel really good. And I'm glad it was coming through even in my losses in this event.
Well, everybody, round 6, I got a little squished. I was fighting the Prison deck, which is a very strong deck. My opponent was very chill, but yeah, I could not stop it, and I got uber dead. For context, if anybody knows the deck, there is a point in the deck where it gets everything on its board gets 2 criticals, deals 2 damage, and then they hit a card that doubles all of those damages. So I mega died. But I'm not giving up yet. I'm still going to play in the next round.
How was your round?
Well, as I just explained to my recording, Prison. 11 cards in Prison. Elder Breath.
Yep.
I popped like a balloon.
I played against Minerva, which, if he forgot his skill, I would have been able to survive. But since he remembered his skill, he had 1 extra attack.
I'll update you guys after round 7, alright? I'm still having fun.
Ah, yes. Round 6. The time where my time had come. So, as stated, we fought against the Prison deck. The Prison deck is a deck in this card game that runs a lot differently than any other card game mechanic. At my locals, it's a pretty infamous deck because it makes you think. What the deck does is it takes your cards from your field, your discard pile and stuff, and puts them in prison. While in the prison, you can get those cards back for paying small costs. So it's not that bad. But the deck itself gets hyper buffed for the number of cards in the prison. And when they hit their final boss and they have over 10, everything starts hitting really, really hard. They get extra criticals. The entire board does in big numbers. Well, when my opponent got to that level and they attacked me, they actually hit a card named Elder Breath that, when triggered, you can only play one of it. It doubles the critical of all units on your board that can attack. So I went from dead to being Thanos snapped out of existence. But I am not upset about that fight at all. It was really fun. I'm experienced with fighting that deck, but I just wasn't able to hold on. And I don't regret it, though. It was still really fun. As we saw, Dank also had a pretty rough match, it seems, against Minerva, which is another deck. I'm not too familiar with Minerva in its current state, but me and the gang were starting to run out of steam. But it was still very enjoyable. And I still had a bit of high hopes going into round 7. Even though I wasn't going to top or anything like that, I was still enjoying it as my first big event since 2012. So over 10 years.
Well, everybody, final round is over, and I made a big mistake in my last fight, and, well, I got taken out. So it's 3 wins, 4 losses. Well, for my first big tournament back, I'm not that upset about it. Last round was a little sour, but it's what happens. I was getting to fight against somebody I actually know from my local card shop, and, well, I've never had good luck against him, so it was just bound to happen. But I still had a overall good time, and, well, I still have more to do tomorrow for another tournament that I'll be entering for the regionals. Hope to keep you posted.
Round 7. It was a good game. It was a very rough one on my end. I fought Chris Rain again, the Mermaid deck, but it was being piloted by somebody I actually know from my own local tournament. I've never really had good luck against them. They're a very odd player. They're very analytical, but a little bit energetic in a way. It's hard to describe. They're a pretty okay guy. But my deck was just, it was worn out. I was worn out. We had gone 7 rounds. I wasn't used to it, and I was pushing out fumes. I made a pretty big mistake where I had a twinge of like, if I do this thing, it will hit me. It'll backfire. But I'm kind of in a desperate situation. Let's do it. And it backfired. So, as I mentioned in the last round report, the Elder Breath card, it is what's called an overtrigger. So my deck has an overtrigger. Overtriggers all have unique effects. When my overtrigger, my deck procs, it will stand back up my boss, my Vanguard. Well, a card I was using let me do a drive check, which can hit triggers before my Vanguard attacks, or after my Vanguard attacks. I used it before my Vanguard attacked, and I hit my overtrigger, which means its ability was completely wasted. So I got a big number, but without getting that extra attack and all the extra checks from my Vanguard being able to attack twice, it just wasn't enough. My opponent then just stapled us to the floor, and we took home our round 7 loss. But again, it was only a little sour because I didn't listen to the nagging feeling in my fox brain. And again, it was against somebody that I knew. So it's like, coming to a big event, I want to fight new people, and I had to fight somebody in the very last round of somebody I knew. It was a little strange. But again, still overall enjoyable, and there was still day 2 coming. So, I'll get to reporting that after we take a little bit of a detour. So, before our day 2 reports and event talk, I'm going to quickly show you guys a quick little recording I did in the hotel room on the end of Saturday, which is the deck profile of the deck I piloted. while my record wasn't the most impressive, I was still very proud of the deck. I still love the deck, and I really wanted to share what I did. I will say I don't go over like various combos or anything like that. So if you're looking for an in-depth depth guide, I don't do one here, but honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to doing that type of thing for the decks I like to play and everything. So if anybody's interested in that type of content or that type of thing, just let me know down in the comments, or in my public Discord, our community Discord, and I might set that up. Honestly, after this event and everything, and even doing all these recordings, it was really, really fun. So I'd be down for that type of thing. Now, on to our day 2 stuff and my little updates for that.
All right, chat. Right now, before I wrap up the night on day 1, I'm here with the profile of the deck that I played for my first big tournament for Vanguard in over 10 years. I might have only gone 3 and 4, but I had a good time, and I'm proud of the deck, and it worked really well. I gotta continue working on it, maybe tweak a few things, but also keep practicing and learn my combos a bit better. But I thought I would share it and show everybody. So this is my list. There's not really much I can really say that it would change right off the bat or anything like that based off of my performance and stuff like that. It's definitely this deck is very much a deck that it comes down to feel. You can change and tweak ratios pretty heavily and pretty easily based on the feel. So I don't really have much to say. I mean, if this part gets left in post-editing Myst, anybody got any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment them and everything. I always check my comments and stuff, so if anybody wants to talk about it or talk about any of the other lists that I might share over the course of this weekend, feel free to. I will be sharing the list for the other deck that I am going to be playing tomorrow in the Buddy Fight event, and then I'll probably just throw up the list of the deck I was playing in my free fights, which was funny. However, that one is not my list. I completely copy that. It's not my own thing, so I cannot take any credit for it. I gotta relearn that deck, all this stuff. So, but I thought I'd share this with everybody and see what everybody thought. This is my little buddy. It's a Chocobothi Phoenix Dragon Nirvana Jiva, which I just noticed the ride line was not in the thing. There it is. Yeah. Calm down. Yep. So, hope everybody enjoyed, and I will keep updating as I go. Thank you.
So, our little detour here is we had free fights and other things to do before the end of the day. Now, I will say, because of how long the fights are, those recordings will be posted separately and not in this vlog, but I will have a link to each of them in the description and the pinned comment below. So if anybody wants to go see the fights, you can check it out. We did 3 free fights, and we even did an unboxing of the Future Card Buddy Fight X Cardfight Vanguard collab set, which I'll also post separately because of how long it takes. But it was a pretty fun time. Spoiler alert, I brought a specific deck for the free fights that I had never tested, and I'll admit, I completely forgot what it did. So be ready to see a lot of chaos with that. But it was a really fun time. And then, now we'll be moving on to our day 2 footage and day 2 reports of me entering the Bushiroad Championship Series Future Card Buddy Fight X Cardfight Vanguard Regional Tournament event, where it was a special event where you were only allowed to play Future Card Buddy Fight decks from the Cardfight Vanguard collab. Now, I say that there'll be a special little surprise amongst our round report, so I hope you're looking forward to that.
Alright everybody, just got to the venue and we get another one of the little blind bag pins, so let's see what we get this time. We got the purple one we liked last time, so what do we get this time? Oh, it looks a little different. We get, oh, that's pretty fun. I think that's one of the current designs. Either the boxing design's fun. Alright, I'll keep you guys updated on any other new things I get, or if we do any unboxings or anything. And then at the end of the day, or when I get back at everything, I will do a update on everything we obtained over the trip. I'll keep you guys posted. All right, everybody, round 1 is beginning, so I'm gonna go find my matchup, and I'll make sure to report how it goes. Wish me luck. All right, everybody, so round 1's over, and round 2 is beginning already immediately, but my first round opponent joined to get the booster pack and not actually play, so I kind of got a free win, but we just played for fun, and I mean, I still would have lost the fight with the deck he was playing, but it was a fun one. But now let's see what happens with round 2. Maybe I'll get to fight into the buddy fight deck. Well, I should, and we'll see what happens. So let's go.
So, round 1 for the buddy fight event was a bit complicated because a lot of players join the event because for joining the event, you would get a promo pack, like the one you saw me open up at the very beginning of the first event yesterday. Well, me and my opponent, because I did have one that didn't just up and leave, decided to play for fun. However, they didn't have a buddy fight deck. That's why they joined the event, but they weren't able to participate. But we still played because they had a deck. It was a Bavsagar deck, which is a really strong deck, and they absolutely clobbered me. So, in all technicality, I lost round 1, but in all technicality, I won. So, but the guy was really fun, really chill, and everything about that. He was really nice. He wanted to play. He's just his locals and everything didn't get the buddy fight cards, so he wasn't able to play. But he was still a really cool guy. But yeah, round 1 was technically a win for me, and we were on to the next one.
All right, everybody, I just got done with round 2, and my opponent was playing something extremely funny. It is a completely legal deck for the buddy fight event, where they're not playing a single buddy fight card. They're just playing all nationless cards, which is legal. It is amazing and great, and it was really fun to play against. But yeah, I got the win by the skin of my teeth. They are really good, even though it was a joke. So let's see what keeps happening. I'll keep you guys updated.
So round two was fun. As I showed, I fought a nationless deck. So the buddy fight event was we were supposed to play a future card buddy fight deck. You were only allowed to play cards that were either generic or from the future fight buddy fight collab. The reason it specifies generic is because there is a classification of trigger cards. They are generic overtriggers. They are nationless, so they can be played in any deck. So they can be played in like the buddy fight collab cards. So generic cards are illegal. What my opponent did was played a deck of nothing but these kinds of cards, because there's just enough to make a legal deck. And the player was skilled enough to nearly kill me 2 times over with it. I nearly died via one win condition, which is taking damage, and the other win condition of me decking out. But I did manage to win the fight. Fun little fact that I didn't mention in the little recap is the opponent that was playing this deck was the same person that was playing the first Chris Rain deck I fought. That was a very skilled player that won a premium tournament at another event. They're a really cool person, as I said before, and it was really fun to play against them and talk with them and everything, and see just how they built that mad scientist concoction of a deck. It was really fun. But now, we're on to round 3.
All right, everybody. You guys get the nice fancy wall shot as round 3 wrapped up. I had a very hard-fought match against my buddy that actually came here with me, and I managed to win. Barely, but I managed to do it. And it was a very, very fun game, very satisfying. And now I am 3-0 in this buddy fight tournament. So just like yesterday, we start off strong, but will it go downhill? Let's find out. I'm going to keep doing my best, though. And it's really fun. I'll keep everybody updated.
So for round 3, we actually fought my friend, as I said, Axel, who's popped around the illusions from time to time. He was playing the Buddy Fight Jack deck, Jackknife Dragon. And I should say, should have mentioned it earlier than this point in the footage. I was playing the Katana World Tsukikage Ninja deck. Now, for this event, the Tsukikage deck was like the one that people were expecting to do the best because of how quickly it rose up in popularity after people found out, oh wait, the deck is actually really good. I will note I was playing the deck because I just liked it. It was actually the first buddy fight deck I got when the set came out. And it's not the first one I played, but it's the first one I was looking for. And my friend got it for me. But playing against Axel, he is a very, very, very skilled player. He won't let me say this in the vlog here, but he's a very skilled player, very chill guy. Like, absolutely. I'll probably even link his Twitch so everybody can check him out because he deserves the love. He was really cool, really chill. He put me through the ringer. Like, one mistake and he would have just absolutely taken me out. So I highly respect him, and that was a great, great round. And it was really fun. We managed to take it home, and now we're on to round 4.
Well, everybody, round 4 is over, and regretfully, I had to fight a mirror match, and since I don't know how to fight my own deck, I lost. No excuses, though. It was still a really, really good, close game, and I had a good time, so I'm going to keep trying to do my best in the next round. Wish me luck.
So round 4, it was the first one that really cracked down on me and like, hey, you gotta take this seriously. You're not just here for funsies. Your friend put you through the ringer. Now you got the true menace. Because I'll note, going to the buddy fight event, I was kind of blind. I fought a few of the buddy fight decks casually through my friends and stuff at locals, but I had never fought another Katana World deck, especially one that was built in the way that most of the players have been playing it as the meta variant. My friend who gave me my cards for the buddy fight stuff, he has the deck and he likes playing it, but I never actually got to fight him, whether it be a mirror match or just him piloting the deck itself. I had never fought it before. So it was my first raw experience fighting it in round 4, and I definitely learned some things. The man just put me through the ringer. I gave a good fight. I played my deck exactly how I had been playing it and how I enjoyed it. But he was just the better player at that point, and he put me down. So we had one loss in round 4. We were moving on to round 5. The tournament was supposed to be 6. It is 6 or 7 rounds. I'll probably update that when I go on to the next round report.
Well, everybody, round 5 is over, and by the skin of my teeth, I managed to actually win. So I am 4-1 right now. So I actually have a pretty good shot. It's been fun too. That was a really, really good game and really respectful to the player. Like, I'm having a good time here, and there's a lot of people here. It's a pretty good time. I'm actually going to show like the venue this time on this round report, because the next round is the last round, and then I'll be probably hanging out, checking out some stuff with my friends, and then I'll be ending my little trip here in Canada. Look forward to at least a few more updates.
So yes, everybody, here's the update I was talking about. In round 5, we fought a Jack deck again. The same deck that Axel was playing in round 3. And we, because of the experience and practice I had, we managed to take it home. But again, it was a very close match. Jack is a really strong deck, and man, I was fighting the really good players at that point. But we managed to scrape it on by. And as the update is, it was actually supposed to be a 6-round tournament. But after this win, we were 4-1. So there was a good, solid chance we could actually make it a little further. Now we just have to see how well do I do in round 6.
Alright, gang, I gotta move and everything. The round's over, but I actually managed to win, and I am currently at 5th place, and I'm going to top 8. I have never done this before. So, wish me luck. The footage on this one's gonna be a bit scuffed, so it'll probably just be a voiceover. But yeah, wish me luck, and this one's a bit of a quick recording.
With round 6, as you can probably tell by the recording, I had to record it very fast because I actually won. So with that, we were 5-1, sitting solidly in 5th place, which means I made it to top 8. So where I thought the day was going to end and then me and the guys were going to go hang out, I had to continue. We had to go into a round 7. I made it to top 8. And to say it was a new experience is an understatement. I had never had to sit down, have my deck organized out for a judge, deck checking, all that. I had never experienced it before, but the judge was really nice, really cool. Got to talk about how I shuffled my cards, everything. I will say I did have to switch my sleeves, but luckily I had prepped for that with the deck I played the prior day. I just took its sleeves off and put them on because they were wearing fresh, brand new sleeves. So I didn't get any penalties or anything like that. But yeah, round 6 was another Katana World deck. And due to my little bit of learning experience and just getting really well, playing how I felt, and using the little things I learned from round 4, I managed to take it home. And that's how I got into the top 8. So now, on to round 7 and the report on that.
All right, everybody. This is going to be my last recording here at the venue itself for the event. But I sadly lost in top 8. So I still made top 8. According to the information, I am 5th place. But, I mean, I never expected to get anywhere. I was just playing a fun ninja deck and spamming little ninjas at people. So I will make sure to post that list when I get the chance. That one's probably going to take me a little bit because I'm going to have to get home. But I did take a picture of it, so I might actually just put that in the thing and talk about it later. But yeah, I had a great time. Me and my friends are going to go hang out a little bit, which I probably won't record that much. Kind of have a little bit of a downtime since we already have so much. And yeah, I'll do a little summary when I get home and everything of everything I got and how the trip was. And yeah, I'm trying to keep the camera to not get too many people's faces in. But yeah, I'll keep everybody updated and hopefully this vlogging thing goes well. Thanks for the well wishes, everybody.
So, round 7. Yep, it was a loss. But I'm not upset about it. As I said, I was never expecting to make it that far. I just entered in because I got to play my fun little ninja deck and was going to do my best for fun. And because I made top 8, I actually get a extra little prize. Now, I will say that's not going to show up in the summary part that's going to come after this because, sadly, they didn't actually bring the little prizes for top 8 and stuff, so I had to give them my information for them to send us to it. So I might make an update about that, like post it in the Discord, maybe on Twitter, when I do receive it. Though I do have a friend that's likely going to be trading me for it. But I had a great time. And according to one of my friends, I actually fought like one of the best players in the world in one of the rounds. I think it was actually my round 7 opponent. I don't actually remember. But I just had a good time. I got to play my Katana World deck. I'll probably post a quick little picture for a few seconds after this so everybody can kind of see my list. I might put the deck log link down below because my list for the Katana World deck was very different. Well, I say very different, but it felt much different than all the other Katana World decks I saw at the event, whether it be the people playing it in the actual regional tournament or even the buddy fight event, because I played it a little bit more aggressive. I during the event, I was basically saying I was playing stupid because the deck is touted as a control deck, and I was playing it as a hyper rush deck. I liked spitting out my cards and throwing them at people. Not literally. But lots of people were playing this card that basically was like a pitfall card, like Trap Hole from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like, I don't know if Magic has an equivalent, but basically it's you play a card, I go, oh no, the card blows up, which is very rare in this card game. This card game doesn't normally have that type of interaction. I wasn't playing that card at all. I was actually playing more of a draw card engine, and I played front triggers. Lots of people play like a mix of fronts, crits, draws. I know lots of this probably doesn't make sense if you don't know the card game. I played a lot of what are called front triggers. They basically made all my attacking units in the front much bigger. Because my philosophy with the deck was my friend who built it first was always talking about like, oh, my numbers are so small and they're so small early on. I really need Persona right. So I took that mentality and ran with it and just kind of went, what if I built the deck to just get attack a lot, put a lot of pressure up front. So when I got to my biggest swarming attack turns, I could also just proc things that made me get a lot of big numbers in the front. And it worked out for me. It wasn't that fundamentally different from how people built the deck, but it was different enough that made me proud, because when people were looking over at my deck list when I had it laid out, they were like, huh, that just looks like a normal Katana world. Then they take a second look and go, wait, you aren't doing this, are you doing that? That's really cool. And it just made me happy. I really enjoyed that my stupid little ideas and stuff actually worked out and had merit. Is it great? Is it the best? No. But it was more a Myst style. It felt good. It felt me. And I recommend, if you have the cards or you play the game and you had interest in the deck, if you could afford it now because it went up a little bit in price, just try it out, and don't rigidly stick to how like the meta people are playing it. I feel like definitely try it out, but like always have your own kind of flavor when you play card games and stuff, because it just makes it fun. Now we're gonna go hit up the summary when I got home. I'll see you guys right after that for a little bit of a wrap up.
All right, everybody. I'm finally home and back, and I'm still trying to figure out this vlogging thing, but I thought I laid out everything I got over the course of my trip, whether it be cards I bought or pulled, or some neat little trinkets I found, or things that people gave me or something. But this is going to be a show of everything that I personally got over the trip, which was a lot of fun little things. I got some neat cards and stuff for my decks and stuff, a bunch of the Gundam card game cards, neat little Yugi storage box, Common Rider thing that I showed off that we found and everything, some other promo cards. This is actually a replacement acrylic that we actually found, because the one I have lost a little bit of it. Some extra little acrylic charms and stuff. Some really cool pins that were like handmade by a person that was participating, just attending the event. The official buttons I showed everybody that I got. The same person that made the pins actually made this little banner, which is actually really cool. My favorite clan from Vanguard. Some card sleeves from Show by Rock that are really neat. And then 2 memes in a can. Mentos, the fresh maker, because we want a Fanta. And there's actual Fanta and like Fanta Mentos in here, everybody. Like, it is not a meme. There's actual candy. I have candy. I'm rewired. Yeah, just thought I'd do the last little wrap up of what I got from the event and everything. I had a really good time, but I'm also very tired. It's also very late. I got home very late. So this is going to be a quick wrap up, and I hope the vlog turns out well. I've not done this before. A lot of the footage could be raw, aimed at the floor, so I apologize here in the end. And, let's see what I can make of it. And thanks everybody for watching everything, and that's it. Signing off.
So here in the end, I will say thank you everybody who stuck through to the end of the video, the end of the vlog. Any criticisms, any compliments, complaints, anything in the comments, if you want, completely appreciate it. I love reading comments from people, whether they be the random person who goes, "Oh, it's a furry, I don't like you," or just actually making a joke or riffing. I love reading them all. And especially with a video like this, I'm going to love reading everybody's comments if I get any. So please, thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. I know probably during a lot of the segments or the end segment here with my summary where I showed off everything I got, I do a lot of repeating myself. I stumble over myself. I'm completely fresh, wet behind the ears on doing this type of thing. I've never vlogged. I haven't really sat down behind a camera or anything like that before. Done anything like this, but it's kind of fun. It's like how I started doing all this with Myst here and everything. It's really endearing, really fun. So I wanna keep sharing more with you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do more videos. I want to do videos, but I also still love bringing people my illusions and stuff. I know that with YouTube algorithms, it could be a little weird, so some people might not see my videos if I post anymore compared to when I go live with my illusions and stuff. But I still hope everybody will look forward to more, and I hope to keep growing my little community that I have grown and everything. I hope everybody who does check out the vlog here really enjoys it and keeps giving me your support, and I hope to keep giving you more support with laughs and or experiences, different games I bring, maybe the deck profiles I mentioned, just about anything. Let me know down in the comments what you want to more see from me here and everything. Because I am admittedly still trying to kind of find my identity amongst VTubing and stuff and doing all this. I like playing the games, bringing the illusions, bringing the chill vibes, but I want to do more. And this vlogging experience here has been really fun and refreshing, and I want to share it with everybody. But I want to see what everybody else likes, because I know what I want to do a little bit, but I want to more focus that intent by seeing what everybody likes, what everybody takes away from it. So again, thank you anybody and everybody who checks this out, gets to the end of this vlog here and hears all this. Thank you from the bottom of my fox heart. I love it, and I love that you're here and watched it. So thank you again, and I hope to see you around my den in the Discord or over on Twitch, even here on YouTube. Always feel free to just pop in, say something in chat, comment down here, pop into the Discord and say hello. But it's all welcome, everybody and anybody. As long as you're friendly, as long as you come by and say hi, I'd love to see it. And thank you again, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.